Hey guys, it's your Leslie, and today we're going to be reading Chapter 5, Perfect Jack, Beach Bay, and Footlow Sea. Guys, I do not know how to tell you guys this, but it's just that I've been really a little bit stressed lately. Stuff been going on. Came to find out, yesterday, that my great-grandma is in the hospital on life support in a coma. And she only has a couple days left on life support. And she's 96 years old. I hope she stays alive. Please pray for me, guys. Not the best time at the moment. Please pray for my mother. She's over there. I'm staying with my sister-in-law. I kind of want to stay with my other friend. But, yeah. Anyways, we're going to read chapter 5 because I really want to get my mind off of everything at the moment. Because I need to collect myself before I collect other things. To build and all that stuff, you know what I mean? And I already blow dried my hair, made myself feel good for tomorrow's concert. Still feel like crap though, but feel a little bit better. Anyway, chapter 5. Today we will be doing hero training. You have the option of wearing your hero costumes or not. Your choice. As I said as he walked into the room. Almost everyone ran to the hero costume boxes. I just went to the locker room, changing into my PE uniform. We were all directed to the buses afterwards. Ida, apparently the class president, which I honestly don't give a crap about, was trying to get us to line up straight. But it kind of failed, saying that the bus wanted a normal layout. I sat down in the very back of the shadows so everyone could just leave me alone. I stuck my earbuds in and started listening to music. The class was so loud I could still hear all of their conversations. So I took my earbuds out and listened on in their conversations. Suddenly they started talking about quirks. I think Bakugo, Todoroki, and Ipso have the strongest quirks. Even though we don't know Ipso's quirk, Asui said. Everyone looked around. Speaking of which, where is he? I wanted to ask about his quirk, Mina said. I slowly leaned further into the shadows because I didn't want any attention on me, of course. Found him, Kirishima said, noticing my movement. Everyone turned to me. Hey, what's your quirk? Mina asked. I sighed. Don't these people realize I don't talk? Bakugo seemed to notice surprisingly and yelled, He doesn't speak, idiots. I looked at him and nodding to him in thanks, he noticed and looked away. I went back to listening to Asui point out things about people's quirks. Something caught my eye though. When Midoriya's quirk was mentioned, he panicked but nobody else seemed to notice. A little afterwards, we stopped because we arrived in front of a huge building. When we walked inside, we met with Pro Hero 13, and they explained how people's quirk could be used to even cause damage, even when training to become a hero, and how their quirks could easily kill someone if they got out of hand. Suddenly, a purple portal appeared behind 13, and everyone freaked out because they were real villains. I was scared as hell, and people seemed to notice as I ran behind someone random. It was Kaminari. He looked at me surprised, but said, Don't worry, I won't let you get hurt, he said, and I looked at him thankfully. Here we go. As I would jump down to fight the villains, and the purple mist came towards us. He must have a warping quirk. He's gonna split us. Hello, heroes. Sorry for the invited intrusion, but we have come for All Might. Seeing that he isn't here, I will be scattering all of you now, the mist said. Before he could even get to me, I bolted towards the trees lining the area. Kaminari went to stop me, but I put my hands up pointing to the mist and then put my hands pointing to different areas. He seemed to get this and knew what was going to happen. The mist didn't seem to notice that I was gone. He was more focused on Ida as people told him to run and get help. I watched as everyone was scattered and eventually watched as Ida got out of the building. The warp guy went back to a guy covered with hands. New name? Handyman. He started saying something and Handyman started scratching his neck. I cringed and got up to stop him, even if he was a villain. I didn't like when people hurt themselves. I walked past all the villains without a problem, most likely because I blended in with my mask. When I got in front of Handyman, I slapped his hand. He looked stunned. I shook my hand and pointed a finger at him. What the hell? He's one of the brats. I thought you scattered them while letting one get away. I snickered at this and pointed to the 3 trees pointing to the entrance. Wait, I don't think this one can talk, Miss Guy said. I turned to him and pointed, making flashing signs. Bingo, I thought, while shaking my head yes. Handyman looked at me interested. What's your name, kid? I wrote down on the ground, Jack. The guy nodded and then wrote, You're Handyman? Handyman stared at me and the mist started chuckling. He called you Handyman, he said. No kid, it's Shigaraki, and you can't tell anyone or we'll kill your family. I then frowned under my mask. I don't have a family. I wrote the mist, and Shigaraki looked taken aback. Suddenly the mist said, I'm Kirigori. I nodded and wrote, Cool. I like you. I think instead of killing All Might, I will hurt his pride by taking you, Shigaraki said. I shrugged. I have to make it look like I'm trying to get away. You guys are cool. I'll hang out with you for a little while, I wrote quickly. For some reason, I like these guys. I wasn't nervous around them. I felt wanted and loved. I felt like I belonged. I smiled and went to act like I was running away and erased the writing. But Shigaraki grabbed me the last second and started making a speech to Aizawa, getting his attention. How about this? Since All Might isn't here, we'll take his child and hurt his pride, leaving him with the thought he let an innocent child being taken away. If he shows, we'll be taking the kid. It would really hurt Yue's pride. I acted like I was struggling, but stopped acting if I was too weak. Well, a little while of standing by Shigaraki as their hostage, a giant bird known as a Nomu by Shigaraki bashed Aizawa's head in and was about to kill him when All Might busted through the doors. I could feel the hatred towards him rolling off in waves from Shigaraki. I smiled and slightly pointed towards All Might, making a gun. Shigaraki lightened up and chuckled. The Nomu and All Might fought, and All Might won. Shigaraki was mad, but I somehow calmed him down by my humming. Soon, All Might realized I was caught captive and started to move after me, but I saw something. He was bleeding on his side, and smoke was coming off of him. He was at his limit. Bagu, Todoroki, and Midoriya started to come after me, but Shigaraki smiled and said, Say bye to your precious friend. Then Kirigiri made a portal and we walked through. We came out on the other side. We were at a bar. Shigaraki let me go and started cussing and shouting. I chuckled and tapped him. He turned around sharply but stopped seething when he saw me and lifted my mask. I lifted my mask off and smiled at him and slowly said, I don't know how to say this correctly, but I'll try. Okay. I haven't talked in a long time, but there's always another chance to kill All Might. I can be a spy. Shigaraki took his hand off and smiled with chapped lips and started laughing. Master, we didn't kill All Might, but we got something better. A student. The TV cracked for a few seconds, then came in a voice. That is good, Shigaraki. I am proud. Child, I am awful one. I smiled with my sharp teeth. I'm Jack Gapso. Nice to meet you. The TV chuckled. Just like your dad, the circus king. I gasped. You knew father? Yes, he was a good friend. He had an amazing quirk, a very powerful one. I'm assuming you only use half of your quirk powers? Everyone said, I don't know, but yes, my quirks are the same, but I also have a safe too. I explained. Good. Shiraki, give this child a place to sleep. We're going to need him a lot. But I have to ask you a question. Why did you join so suddenly? I thought about it. I slowly responded. I am usually scared of everything, but when Shigaraki, okay, sorry, started scratching his neck, I got upset, so I walked up to him and slapped his hand. We talked and such, but I felt safe. I know, it sounds weird. I just felt like I belonged, like he could be a better friend than the heroes. I just don't know. Get on my level, kid. Everyone chuckled. That's the almost exact answer your dad gave. Welcome to the family, Ipsa. The TV got off and I smiled at Shigaraki. Well, you have sharp teeth, Shigaraki said as he mentioned me to follow. I laughed and said, yeah, I don't know why. Also, I don't talk. I'm one of the students. Plus, I'm very introverted, but I know all their quirks and names. For some reason, I feel like I fit in here. Shigaraki turned and smiled at me. You fit in, that's why. You're like me, you don't have parents, you're an orphan, and Sensei has taken you in just like with me. We're going to be good friends, and I'm glad you came up to me. From then and there, we made a small chat. I can't wait to become a next great villain with Shigaraki. I thought aloud as I fell asleep in the room Shigaraki gave me after he left. But Shigaraki didn't leave. He stood outside with the door for a little while, and he heard every word Ipso said. He smiled. I can't wait either, he said. Okay, guys, so that's freaking chapter 5. That's the longest chapter ever, so can find out our little Jack Ipso might potentially become a villain. Okay, guys, I need to go to bed. Because, I'm reading this, on a school night, and I have a concert tomorrow, so I need to be as awoken as possible. So anyways, guys, good night. Wish me luck, and, just wish me luck, y'all. Just wish me luck. And please pray for my great-grandma, please, y'all. Anyways, I sadly have to go. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more motivating videos, guys. I have to go. Bye, peace.